I want to start tonight with a general observation about politics that comes from none other than Sam Adams. Many of you recognize that James Madison was the father of the Constitution. George Washington was the father of the nation. And you might recognize or know that Sam Adams was the father of the American Revolution. He was bold, he was creative, he had a backbone of absolute steel when it came to protecting liberty and justice for the people of New England. And he decided he could share that with the others as well as they united. But since in the 1770s, Adams wrote a letter to James Warren of Massachusetts in which he laid out 7 categories of political figures, political characters, elected officials, in which he compared them to animals. And I'm going to read you his categories. And then he concluded that the worst species of these menagerie of animals was 2 of them that caused the most trouble, both in domestic affairs and also in diplomatic and foreign affairs. And I'm going to see if anyone would like to volunteer their opinion on what subspecies of politician Sam Adams believed was the most problematic. So he wrote to James Warren, men were variously classed as those possessing the magnanimity of the lion, the generosity of the horse, the fearfulness of the deer, the cunning of the fox, the fidelity of the dog, the vanity of the ape. And the last one was the servility of the ass. He's referring to an animal there. So I'll tell you again, magnanimity of the lion, generosity of the horse, fearfulness of the deer, cunning of the fox, fidelity of the dog, vanity of the ape. This comes from my book, by the way, and the servility of the ass. Anybody want to step up and say what Sam Adams perceived to be the greatest problem and greatest subcategory of political character in Congresses?